Still within a minute. All right, let's Sorry, you guys can't hear me. I muted myself. Sorry about that. Cool. All right. I'm in a while. All right. Awesome. Right. Sorry I'm being so quiet, chat, but man, I wish I had someone to talk to and talk about stuff. If anyone's interested in joining me tonight, talking to me about Star Citizen, I'd really, really appreciate it. Anybody remotely within the sound of my voice. They're more than it. Make any sense. All right. Right. Okay. Well, all right. How we doing tonight, folks? I mean, it's got to be said, you know, I mean, it really is hard to believe it's been X number of years since 1.0, well, 3.0 rolled. It is hard to believe. Honestly, I never thought. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's hard to believe 4.0 basically ended, or 3.0 basically ended this week. It's been a long 7-year journey, and it's insanity. Hold on just a second. Well, we're burning away the well, it's just meant to be a background camera footage, but tonight it just occurred to me we've well, not tonight, but the other night. When did I post that? And good evening to you, Dark Side. This, let me see if I can find it. I posted this yesterday evening. This is an important timeline to remember for Star Citizen. 3.0 stretched from 2017 or December 23rd, 2017 to January 28th, 2025. It almost lasted 8 years. but just barely over 7 years. There's so much you could cover with we went from a game that was completely unrecognizable 8 years ago. Almost. That's why it's so hard to believe. A lot of people need to remember that. 7 or 8 years ago, this game was completely unrecognizable. I mean, I'm just kind of reminiscing about how long it took us from then to now. It's kind of amazing when you think about it, Dark Side. But from the ashes of this development, we've now since moved forward into the 4.0 branch, which there's a lot of unknowns with it, but that's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a little mystery for now. Kind of hoping to get somebody to discuss 3.0 with me tonight as a guest, but nobody's biting currently tonight. I'm not surprised though. It's a Wednesday night, so not their fault. Most people are probably sleeping for work. Not that I blame them. I mean, they're going to have to sleep anyways. I guess it basically represents the funeral pyre for 3.0. Remember, it was the main development path for almost 8 years. I know. I know. While that may be the case, we have to remember their crew was really tiny. I don't even think they had 4 people to start with, but that's just making an excuse. Let me see. Darn it. Okay, let me see. Well, yeah. Hmm. See if I can borrow. Darn it. Screw it. Let's. Alrighty.
Yo, what up, there?
Hey, I wanted some opinions. You know, I just occurred to me. I don't know if you play much Star Citizen. You don't, do you?
No, I do.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Me and Brian both play. I literally bought a Thrustmaster set of sticks to play it.
well,
Mainly because I got a $1,000 set for $300.
here's my question. I'm sure a lot of people out there are probably. Well, I'm streaming.
Oh no, no. So
Well, yeah,
I'm always watching. I'm Son of Thunder. I'm always
I
watching.
wonder if we've gotten too used to the development because okay, we started in for 3.0, you know, not even the real game. Prior to that, 2013 everything got erased. So 2017 December 23rd, basically the end of the year, to 2025 128 is the beginning of Star Citizen 3.0 that we. So
Mm-hmm.
do the math, it's been about 7.5 years. And we've seen a marked change in the development since then. When we started this game, I can tell you, we didn't even have a Crusader.
Oh
And
yeah.
we didn't even have Crusader or I think Delamar was still a ball, clear up to 312. It was in the game. Um, you only had the moons of Crusader. You didn't have Crusader itself. Hell, you didn't even have the rest of Stanton. Stanton itself as a whole didn't even come into the game until I believe much, much later. I could be wrong. Let me double check on my original math.
Oh yeah.
I don't like. Hmm. The Red Festival. By the way, for those in chat, Red Festival ends in 19 days. So we have
Oh
a
yeah.
long time for Red Festival this year.
Yeah.
So
No shit.
which means if you want that new ship stuff, which honestly, it's not as bad or as good as I thought. It's kind of a moot.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's kind of in the middle of the ground.
Hmm.
That's how I kind of view it. Kind of a mid-ground ship. The the new one, the new Prospector variant. Yeah. I view it as kind of a in between the Vulture and what we should have had, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. Sure, a lot of people agree with me on that. It's not perfect, but some people do not like Drake. I mean, I like my Vulture just fine, but there are folks that absolutely detest Drake. And y'all know who you are. I'm not going to judge y'all. Sorry, I was double checking.
You good, bro? Just chilling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Red Festival goes 20 days. So I guess if it started today, the 29th, it's going to go till 2 weeks, 15, 16, 20. They go till the 18th of next month. Yikes. That's almost three
Damn.
quarters of the way through February. That's a long time.
Oh yeah.
By the way, they've been celebrating Red Festival since 2020. So this is the fifth CIG version of it. They're establishing these holidays because these are probably going to be loot giveaways for us.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, it's a given, it's just how it is. Hold on a second. There we go. Cool. Okay. Got it. So this year, new ship they're selling. Fortune, which is a Prospector variant. Well, they're now saying it's a Prospector series, which to me indicates there's probably going to be another Prospector variant too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how accurate that comment is, but can't wait to see if they bring out another Prospector version. But why? Why would we need another Prospector? A combat Prospector, that'd be funny. Can you imagine with a big old Nagel beam up front where it's like size 6 or something? Big old thunder beam or something. I don't know. Yeah, okay, chat. The guy in chat talking to me, his name is W. Osprey. Say hello.
Hey,
He's a friend. I've known him for about 2 or 3 years now at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been playing Star Citizen since when?
3 years ago.
For how many years?
Only 3.
2 or 3 years. So he's played it a while. So he knows. He knows
I might have just played with Black Ops, bro.
He's predominantly a Black Ops player, which noble aspirations.
I'm more of a Bioshock guy than anything.
What's that?
Either Bioshock or Borderlands more than anything. I'm waiting on new
Hopefully
Borderlands
they
4 to
come
come
out
out.
with some new versions of those because, well, without the changes, but we'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm excited to see what 4 is going to look like because they ended the story for 3. They ended the story on 2 altogether, which was a story for 1. Well, the ending of story 1.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
Claptrap edition.
By the
Couldn't
way,
even
everyone
start before the
has.
story.
By the way, there's in Star System today. There's like this free thing you can. It's kind of weird looking thing that you can put your.
Huh.
You know, your. I don't know what it's called. You have to go hunt for it yourself. It will not be added to your account. It's called the Reddit Festival envelope display. I'm like, what is this? Like some sort of trophy case? I think it is. I think it might actually be our first instance of a dang trophy case, you know? Or a version of it. Because think about it. This trophy case, you can put envelopes in, or like a bookshelf. So while it may not be super important right now, for like the beginnings of the game, you know, and adding stuff, it is going to be essential, right, for fleshing out your habs and things like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basically. Definitely will be.
You give her.
I just find it hilarious that it took us 8 years to Pyro, but you know, honestly, stuff happened. You know?
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, we made it to Pyro. So can we really well, we can, but we look like idiots. How long?
Hey, kid. I was just saying, hey, kid.
We have somebody else pop in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's cool, though.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
He's
Keegan, what's
getting
up?
home from work.
You
You see what's in Destiny, man?
no.
Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, the Star Wars collaboration. I forgot about that.
Why? Just let it
Because-
die.
Just because. I'm not gonna
Because
buy any of it. I've been
a
on.
lot of people already jumped for it. Because they knew a lot of people would jump for it.
They did. And a lot of
They
people did.
are some of the absolute best. What are they fucking called? NFT sellers.
No, yeah.
They are. That is probably. I have never in my life spent as much money on a game as I have in Destiny, because they're so good at making you want it.
Yeah. That
Like they know what they're doing when it comes to their ornaments and shit. They don't. They're good.
Honestly, so does CIG to an extent.
I was gonna say
They
though too.
sell
Yeah,
they sell
absolutely,
pipe
absolutely.
dreams and ships for I mean, you tell me what other game people would buy a $3,000 ship made out of electronic impulses and not parts.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right. They're the number one. Destiny is also up there with the NFT sellers. Well, now, and I may just be partial to it just because they've gotten me so many times. But I imagine any MMO. Well, that's one of the big things about MMOs is NFTs these days.
I was gonna say they also got World of Warcraft in there as well. It's all kinds
Well,
of
World
Yeah.
of Warcraft typically proves it.
but they sell horse NFTs,
typically.
if anything.
Typically. Maybe not.
They sell horse and dragon NFTs.
Actually, I don't know. There might be one bigger. It's not a game though. Fucking TikTok.
Oh yeah.
TikTok
Yep.
and those dumbass gifts. I
Yep.
remember during this, and I remember telling y'all about it. There was this trend called the NPC trend.
Oh, you mean the
Oh, yeah.
and then there was the monkey one.
I don't know about the monkey one, but I know on the NPC trend, there were unattractive people. Not just men, not just women, the other things and everything in between. But there were just, in general, unattractive people making $100,000 a day.
How? Just
Because those gifts people send, they get paid for them.
that is
All the
stupid.
roses. Mhm.
Yeah. And the
All the
craziest
roses
part
like
about it,
$5.
the craziest part about it, yeah, exactly. The craziest
And they're
part about
sending
it
hundreds
is
of them at a
those,
time.
they get so little of what other people spend. TikTok makes a fuck ton.
Oh yeah.
I mean, seriously,
They
so
ain't got a
they sell them
contract.
twice. I mean, you have to buy the coins, and then you have to buy the freaking what the fuck's it called? The gifts. And there's one. What is it? A lion? I think it's $600.
God.
Yeah, that's a bit too rich for my.
It's fucking retarded.
And they're
When
sending
that
like
shit was
50
going
to
on,
70
I
of them
hated
at a time.
everybody. I'm like, motherfucker, I am working 64 fucking hours a week in the heat, going fucking nuts, and I was in school at the same time.
I remember that. He's taking night classes. This shit was
Yeah,
wild.
and fucking these dumb, ugly people making $100,000 a day. Even like the lowest they said someone made was like 10 grand a day. Now you'd have to. I guess I can give them some kind of credit because you got to have some kind of weird, broken, messed up mind to be able to sit in a spot and react the exact same way every single time for 10 hours a day.
That
I
Miles
think
dude
I would
still does it.
absolutely lose my mind.
Who, dude?
That Miles guy, he plays as Spider-Man.
I don't pay much attention to celebrities anymore.
I hate
Oh,
celebrities.
he's only a celebrity because he did the AI. Fucking Miles as Spider-Man.
I've gotten to the point where I
TikTok
hate
trend.
all
Like he
celebrities.
is only a celebrity because of that. I hate to talk down to the guy, but he's literally only a celebrity because he acted like AI bot.
Hilarious. That is actually hilarious.
No,
Although,
it's
to be honest,
what's really hilarious is this conversation alone is giving me a headache.
it
Yeah.
is me too. Yeah.
It just hurts. I've been working for so
That's how
long and I
bad
know
this
people
is.
can do absolutely nothing and make what I make tenfold. It's just it's frustrating.
Well, if you're a fabricator, hold on.
Oh,
But-
by the way, I got a gig for Brian that my wife told me about. He should look into it. It's not his field, but it's a field that he's good with and can tolerate. Put it that way. But it's like
Tolerate.
100K a year.
Good God.
work from home. It's a medical code,
Oh yeah.
medical coder.
Yeah, no, yeah, dude, I know those. I know guys that done that job, dude. That's oh my gosh.
You
Yeah,
stare at a
no,
computer,
that
punch numbers in all day, but I mean,
hold on, it pays.
100 grand a year?
It pays though. That's what's funny. My teacher tried to teach me how to do that, but she was like, "You just can't spell for the top naming of the emails." She's like, "You're not gonna make it."
Your mic is reverberating.
That's
That's your
probably just
broken
me
one?
mumbling. It shouldn't be connected to my broken one. I got a new headset anyways.
Oh,
I probably
it's
just
the
need to
wireless one,
rerun.
isn't it?
Nah, I run my mic. I just gotta every once in a while I gotta return on the software.
But mm, yeah, that medical coder job, I honestly thought about it myself. I'm just like, I don't know that I could do that. I think my head would explode.
Oh no, it will.
'Cause I mean, I was doing math classes for 12 hours a day, and I have never felt so fried in my fucking life.
No, it is straight up. Basically, just sit on one side of your computer and just stare at a piece of paper while your fingers just press the number code pad.
Yeah.
Because at some point, you just figure out where every key is, and
Oh
you don't
yeah.
even have to look at it. Hey,
Yeah,
I can't use the
absolutely.
main keyboard worth of nothing, but a number pad, I could just click in numbers like an accountant all day in this thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot less numbers. But yeah. No, and that's it. I mean, you're absolutely right. The only thing you got to hit's tab and numbers. That's it. That's the whole game.
Hey, I can make you a spreadsheet, no problem.
I can't even draw or write. Like, when I was growing up, nobody taught me how to write correctly. I think somebody did it deliberately when I was growing up to F around with me. Well, joke's on them. Computers pretty much took off with it.
Yeah, no good.
I
When you
write
say you can't write properly, what do you mean? Like cursive?
cursive and shit. I cannot write worth.
I never
Damn.
learned
I'll
cursive.
tell you what I remember of cursive. My name.
That's it. I can't.
So I went
Because
to
I've
two
gone
schools.
20 years without touching cursive.
I went to a private school at first, and they taught us cursive in like first grade,
Yes.
second
Yes.
grade. But after I went to a public school, nah, fuck cursive went out the window.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You're right. That's what happened to me. I was in private school up to fourth grade. At fourth grade, we moved here now to Alabama, and I just went to public school, and it was not the same. I mean, of course, I was too young to really identify how good the um, education was, but it was, I guess, better in some ways, or at least more
No,
refined.
my teachers, I won't talk down to them. My teachers did a great job. I was just a terrible student.
I think that was
I'll
me,
fucking, I'll
honestly.
100% say it. I will not talk down to those teachers.
I'm
They did a great
ADHD,
job.
and yeah, I
Oh, that's
didn't
what's
do
funny.
well.
My
And I
school,
had a lot of anger problems back then too.
oh yeah.
I
No,
had
my school gave us bicycles. Like
nice.
apparently there's these new bicycle desks.
Well,
Oh God, I forgot about that.
for me, I I had to deal with fallout from stuff at home. I was most definitely
Right.
not the golden child.
I
I've never
understand
been
that.
the golden child. In fact, before he left my brother's burial, called him out on it poorly.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much confirming who he is.
Oh damn.
Hey, see,
Well,
I
forget your
basically
streaming.
called little brother
Don't
out.
forget your streaming. I
They can
don't know if you want them to know. But no, I know what you mean.
people don't have to take
Shit was wild.
stomped around and stuff. Well, probably here in a few minutes I might be. It's usually
It's been okay. Occasion, no offense to you, but it's been a kind of slow week. I know you know it's busy, kid.
I don't get it. It's just it's been a weird week. I think a
It's
lot
the
of people.
weather, man.
Well, for me, where I live, it's rainy and ugly outside.
I'll tell you, that's the weather, man. It's supposed to be rainy tomorrow,
Same here.
but it's just been like cold. Nobody
Cold,
wants to do
raw,
anything because it's cold.
kind of ugly.
Yep.
A couple of people have pointed out they've seen a downturn in viewership. Strange. I wonder if somebody's been false flagging my videos or might look into.
Oh,
You never know. You might have secret enemies and stuff, you know.
oh no, I definitely.
Well, for me, there's these guys that my moderator pretty well cleared out. They were saying you don't want to make fun of the Burger Crew. Who are these? Never saw
Oh,
anything
yeah.
after that night. You were there, I think. Either you or
Yeah, Burger Planet guys. Yeah.
those Burger Planet guys or whatever. And they were just they were purposely trying to get me off the air.
Yeah, no, it's the Burger Planet family. They're all just fucking toxic little kids.
I'd say I've heard of the Burger family.
Burger Planet.
Yeah, heard of the Burger Planet.
I don't know why they do that. They're lucky right now. Nobody will get them banned. But sooner or later, their luck's going to run. You know, they're going to mess with the wrong YouTuber or chatter or
free.
whatever, you know.
Interesting looking game on Epic. If you're interested, Decimated.
Hmm.
Kind of reminds me of oh, that's exactly what it is. It's a ripoff. What's it called? 2077.
Uh,
But it's free, so it's worth checking out, I guess. It is not the game of the day. It just happened to pop up in the Discover Something New, and it is free.
that's funny.
Might be because I started my stream a little. Normally, I'm a lot earlier than this. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Night I started about 7. But yeah, those guys were rude. Not going to repeat what they said because, you know. Let's just say, chat, it was gross and they were purposely trying to get a rise. These two know what I'm saying. These two know.
Oh,
They were purposely trying to get a rise. And when people do that, then you don't react at all. Act, don't acknowledge, don't even pretend they're there. I mean, I literally reached out to my moderator. I'm like, hey, man, we got problems, you know? Like, yeah, what's up? And then he's like, oh, we do got problems. All right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, Commander Hat, you've met him, right?
Oh yeah.
My moderator, he had a look at these guys and he gave them some warnings, and then Snap Crackle Pop, a bunch of them got kicked off. Okay, there was, interestingly enough, Osprey, or yeah.
Yep.
There was an Alpha 3.0.1 So yeah, 6 years ago, it was released in April or March 31st of 2018. So we're
New
kind
Dying
of
Light
here.
coming out.
What's that?
There's a new Dying Light coming out. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
There's a bunch of ships that came out this patch, which was the Reclaimer, the Terrapin original, the original Cyclone, the Razor, and the Nox Coup. Probably the standard Nox too. Well, no, the Coup. New features included logout timer. The character customizer was implemented this patch. They implemented the major stations of Levski, Grimhex, Port Olisar.
Yep.
But now we know that Levski and Olisar are gone. Grim is still there, but it's in dire need of renovation. Port Olisar has now been replaced with, what is that? Archangel Station or whatever it's called. The new one, the new one in Crusader Space.
Yeah.
Forget what it was. Seraphim.
Oh.
Seraphim's a far bigger station. A lot of people were not happy about Seraphim.
Really?
Huh?
Really? They weren't that
they
happy
had
about it?
they had attachment to Port Olisar, and I understand why, but Olisar was an ancient space station.
Yeah.
It will return at some point in the future, so it will probably reappear around a different, probably a different system too, considering there's no room for it elsewhere, in the verse right now.
Oh yeah.
But we'll have to see. Grimhex, has it really been modified at all since its update? Development 225. I thought there was an update patch to Grim at some point. Hold on, let me see. I do remember there was an update, kind of, sort of, to Grim. But hold on, I'm gonna come back to this page, right?
All right.
ISC. It was in an ISC. They were talking about Grimhex. Fourth quarter. Storm warning. Sirens. Life among the clouds. Prison. Scrolling. Welcome to New Babbage. Grimhex update. Okay, there was an update in 429. This one.
So there was an update.
Minor update.
Amazon, Twitter, Google, Facebook, and Microsoft are allowing their employees to work from home. the nature of how we work with 5 different studios, we're already
those problems.
Then we've got some VPN issues that we're trying to work out and figure out how we
They
can
were
resolve.
talking about the
And
pandemic
then from there, now that people have their
bartender
We finally got
update,
the,
which was now in the game, right? That's in the game, the bartender.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I remember the
Oh, that's
bartender.
cool.
we possibly could.
Yeah, that AI has
and
been in
doing
for
all,
a while.
we're still continuing to
Where's the
Oh, yeah.
Grim
for the
update?
for the small commercial area for retail purchases with possible sort of guild. We'd started work on a couple of new spaces for the space stations. So the cargo shop is a little different from hangars to Grimhex, and we're also adding XL hangar area for customer use. So
Here
another
it is.
location that's getting a refresh is going to be Grimhex. We're adding hangars to Grimhex, and we're also adding XL hangar at Grimhex.
They're adding,
which we're
okay,
adding-
so the hangars,
so
they
another-
added the XL hangars to Grimhex in spring 2020. So that was a recent addition to Grim, you know, adding the bigger, bulkier hangars at
Yes.
Grimhex. I didn't even know that. See how long we've been playing, guys?
Oh, yeah.
So they added the Grimhex hangars, and
location that's getting a refresh is going to be Grimhex. We're adding
Oh.
hangars to Grimhex.
What?
We're also adding.
By the
XL
time they
hangars
did the
to
update on the
Grimhex,
hangar,
which
it
will
feels
mean
like
players who
by that
want
time
to
they already had
explore
the big ass
larger
ship, so
ships
it kind of
should
seemed
now
like
be
it's
able
about
to
time
pretty
they
soon. Another thing that's being worked
they
on
did the upgrades
on
around the same
right
time
now
as the
is
ship coming out.
racing aspect, so you should see the location starting to change.
the
to support
racing
racing
aspect
when that
has
comes in.
not been touched, but the hangars and other stuff have been.
You know, obviously we all miss the social interaction side of things.
You know, so okay, we're gonna table that episode. Is there anything else that's happened to Grimhex? Here. I'm gonna scroll down, right? There's a Grimhex racing betting area preview, which was 6/11. But that was a long time ago, right?
Yes.
They showed us one of the moons of Pyro 5 in taking inventory, which was they showed us a moon of Pyro 5 that early. So September of 2017 or 2022. 2020. And no one else.
Oh.
Okay, here's 2021. Still looking to see if we have any Grimhex updates. I think it might be one of the most in use, needed uses for an update. Grimhex hospital wipe. Okay, there's the hospital work. That was starting in June of 2021. The hospital did not exist in Grimhex. Isn't that crazy? So when did Grimm's hospital go up? Right? Completely. I'm still looking. September. It looks like that was one of the last Grim Hex update. Possibly. Very interesting. I didn't even know there were any updates that far out. Did you?
No.
I'm still looking though. We're in 2022. So, okay. We're to 318. Here's the Lorville redesign, right? Hmm. Oh, 07 Garis. What's going on, man? Well, right now I'm basically going over the stuff that happened during 3.0 to where we are now. Right? I'm trying to remember if Grim Hex had any updates besides its hospital in like 2022 and its hangars and landing pad changes. I don't think so. Of all the landing zones currently in the verse, I think Grim Hex is one of the least of all. Trying to see by looking at stuff if we've missed any. Huh. I don't think we do. I think Grim might actually be the least developed freaking landing zone we have of all. No joke, guys. After looking at all that stuff, I'm kind of surprised. All right. Yeah, Grim Hex is definitely the last fix in the elevators was the elevators in the medical area. You think? Yeah, that's what I think too. It's about what I can recall, at least. I mean, compared to the other landing zones, yeah. But that's like minor. I'm talking about like physical changes. Grimhex needs to get bigger, I think. You could definitely I honestly, if I'm being honest, I think there could be a couple of Grimhex like places in Stanton scattered around. And it wouldn't mess
Yeah.
with the lore. Period.
Sure.
Several pirates' dens, you know? Maybe with different themes. Grimhex, for example, is a stomping ground for Nine Tails. Well, what would be a well? How about a base next to the star? You know, like
Yeah.
an asteroid really close, like interior to Hurston's orbit. Call it Sunburn or Scorcher or something like that.
That's pretty funny. I like the
Sunscorch.
sun scorch.
Just an idea.
That's a good idea. I like it at least. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah. Definitely compared to Stanton or, you know, Grimm or the other places. Yeah, I hated it when they removed the big guns, but like kept the little piddly stuff. Because what's the point? Hey, Shimpasta! The Shimpasta is here. A rare, a wild. Hang on here. A wild Shimpasta appears. Yeah, that kind of irritated me, Garis. When they removed the big guns and just stuck them, you know. How are you tonight, my friend? By the way, say hello to Garis. He's over on. Where is he? I forget where Garis is. Oh, yeah, he's over on Kick. He's hiding from everybody else. But Garis is a good guy.
There you go.
Huh?
There you go.
I don't think he can see you typing to him, Impasta. Or maybe he can if he's YouTube or. I don't know why. Okay. Here's the thing. I can see Rumble on all the other channels except Kick. I can see Kick on certain other channels. It's just weird. You can see Kick Message and Twitch. It's strange that he can't, but I think it's just, how Twitch is at the moment. Some of these channels don't, But back to what we were saying. We were talking about updates, Shimp, to like landing zones stuff. Remember, in the early 3.0, you only had 3 ports: Lorville, Port Olisar, and Grim Hex. Grim Hex is the least changed of the 3. Olisar's basically been time capsuled, so it doesn't count. But Lorville is also quickly behind. Yeah, no worries. You're pretty much in par for the course. Yeah. Yeah, Lorville pretty much was where the first real city came in, right, Osprey?
I think so. I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot. Brian's been playing Star Citizen since the beginning.
You haven't?
No, I literally said I started only a year or 2 ago.
Oh, right. You're a new guy.
I've got told a lot of the lore.
Well, I can definitely tell you, when I started, there weren't half as many places to go as there.
Oh God, no.
Third, not even.
Like I knew about it releasing, but I never knew. I never had a computer till now. I grew up very Amish. I grew up anti-technology.
Yeah. Ugh.
I had to get taught. I taught everything. I had to teach myself on how to use most of all my technology with help from friends. All I had was a PlayStation 2 most of my life and an Xbox 360. I went from 360 to a PC. Like I had a 360 all the way up to 2020. Well, sorry, I had a PS4 all the way up. I had a 360 all the way up to the original PS4. Then I bought the original PS4 on Black Friday and had that all the way to 2020.
Right.
I never had any burnout problems with it. But I only vaped in my house. I never actually smoked cigarettes in my house. I don't know, a lot of those broke because of people that actually smoke in their house. And I also didn't have animals, so there's no dog hair or nothing.
You're right. Yeah, I get that, Shimpasta. You weren't around till 312. I came in about 4 or 5 patches earlier, 3.7 for me. I'm pretty much the oldest authority around here. I think Garrus might be original blood, though. Maybe. Garrus, if you're still there, what patch did you come in, man? Oh, he left. Yeah. Definitely good to have somebody talking over on the good old Twitch channel again. Normally that channel's been quietly, which is a bummer. Oh, what's up with that? Yeah, a lot of people are probably doing stuff for New Year's. I can certainly understand that. I mean, I could understand that completely. Nobody wants to just, up and do stuff or get back to the usual same old, same old. Yeah. I mean, I could certainly get people being burned out from the new year, and, what's the word? They're getting ready, for more stuff to do. Yeah. Yeah, and this new year has just been kind of weird, Jim Pasta. Yeah. Yeah, it did. I mean, it seems like this whole year has been kind of right now. Like a big wet fart. Nobody wants to deal with anything right now. You know, not anybody's fault. It's just blah. Yeah. Totally get it. I totally understand it. Start system landings. Well, I'm saying I guess a bunch of them could use a serious facelift. Grimhex is probably going to be the biggest, guiltiest party of them. I would assume. That's my guess, Chimpon. You know? Like Garis was saying earlier before he had to take off, and I understand. He's got to take off, and do things. Yeah. Grimhex has been in dire need of an improvement for years.
Oh yeah.
Where'd you go?
They don't know.
You disappeared for a bit.
Nah, just be quiet.
Oh, you had to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, Grimhex definitely in dire need of a repair, or freaking rebuild. I can imagine them taking it out I've played bits and pieces while it was on the PTU. Is it okay, Chimpasta? Is it better than 324? Please say yes. Please say yes. Because if not, I'm going to be very, very angry. I played it was on PTU. Oh, I'll take that answer over a resounding no. Because a resounding no, I'd be like, where's my refund? Well, yeah. Because it's dealing with server meshing. I think a lot of people forget that. The server meshing's putting some strain on things, you know? I think a lot of people are not attributing to.
Oh yeah.
Even though it has its issues, it's still better than it could be. You know? I'm hopeful. Hopeful we're going to get some better patches. Now, what I was saying earlier about 3.0.1, the reason I was looking at this, the first place, about GrimHacks. This is the introduction of GrimHacks. 600 people. Wow. So we've gotten to full-on battalion and army scale simulation. That's awesome. I don't think that's been stated enough right now. We now have beyond low-end World of Warcraft number. 600 is a big number. Remember, not even a week ago, we were under maybe 150 players. It's kind of hilarious and funny. So yeah, Orison's out of the All-Stars out of the way. GrimHacks needs some updates. Levski is already getting changed. Yes, Rumble Edition access. Rumble. I am the mean green team access. I'm like an insect. You can't get rid of me.
Damn.
Sorry. Yes, I'm evil. Yes, I torment people. But yeah, all jokes aside, I hope we get some updates for GrimHacks this year, because GrimHacks has been dying for some updates for quite some time. Loreville too. Normally I don't complain, but those landing zones are such dire need compared to other places. After ArcCorp, after ArcCorp is dealt with, then we can talk about GrimHacks. I'm not normally a criminal player, but I definitely agree with Grim being modified a bit. I think the last update they had was the hospital, which, if you do the math, the hospital was added a long time ago for Grim Hex.
Oh yeah.
Quite a while ago, actually.
Oh
You okay there?
yeah. Had a sneeze cough.
How do you do that?
I got no idea.
That had to be the most unique sound I've ever heard.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell I made that sound.
Jim Pasta's like, what was that noise? Snoff? Snizzoff? Snizzoff, he says. While Shimpasta's here, I'm going to test a question for you. Okay. Sniz cough. Sniz cough. Okay. What did I put 19? Snezkov. That's a funny name. Kind of is. It is kind of weird and funny and sad. I really should. I am starting to do things like polls. So I think you're one of the first that's actually utilized that Shimpasta. Well, I've had other people use them before, actively. Yeah. Ad breaking coming, by the way, so just so you know. It drives people away, unfortunately. That's why I don't like it as much. A lot of people complain about it, and I understand because, they're like, it's such a long ad, but I'm like, hey, it's not my decision, you know.
Oh yeah.
Which it was. I actually think both Lorville and Area 8. Well, hold on. Lorville's had recent updates, kind of, but Area 18 and Grim in the Stanton system need serious updates. Those are the two ports of call that, in my opinion, need it the most. Area 18, the whole planet needs a redo. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, there needs to be a kiosk there too. Definitely. Lorville, I don't think needs nearly as much work. Now, what I'm curious about, and this is just some conjecture, is what are we going to get for. Hang on. I literally had a comment rolling and I just forgot. But while I'm here, I got some things to read. The Misfortune was released. So this is a prototype, another version of the Prospector, but this is the salvage variant. I think some people actually predicted this ship years ago. It's not as efficient as the Vulture, but it's still a useful ship if you know what you're doing. The paints on it are pretty good too. Here's the standard. Here's Luminance. Good looking paint. Reserve. Windfall. Copper Metallic. Can we get some more paints like this? TIG. Please. More paint.
Heckin'.
Friggin' copper. Electric copper color. I want more paint like this. Copper black. That is a handsome ship color. Handsome. Oh yeah, I like it too. And then the fourth color is Sunspot. Definitely an industrial look, black and orange. But that color looks misplaced. Almost looks like it belongs on Argo to me. Just in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
That's okay though. It can have its one-off paint. Right. Argo colors aren't always bad, but definitely on the proper ship. By the way, for Red Festival Shimpasta, make sure you get this. Okay, let me show you. Ignore this stuff. This costs money. There was this thing. There's like this display cabinet. Oh, I think it's easier to show you. Maybe I can't see it anymore. A display cabinet, yeah, like here. People may say, oh, it's just a display cabinet. But here's the thing. This is our first interactable cabinet, you know, of any type. So, yeah, it is kind of a big deal. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where did I get it from? I got it from somewhere. I almost want to say the store. Hold on. Or maybe not. Let me see. I'll find it. I'm looking. There's got to be a place I got it from. Let me try the launcher then. There it is. Here it is. Click the launcher. Click the launcher. There it is. $0. Can't beat that. Hold on. Let me see if I can post link. Try that. There we go. Yeah, no worries, man. Did that get it? You got it. Good. Good. I got it. Nice job. Awesome. Pretty awesome. Thanks to you, sir. Yep, I'm glad. I'm happy to help. Glad to help, Shimpasa. Really am. Well, we'll see if it works. Yeah. I mean, if it works, it works, you know. Right. Yeah. It's going to be 61 degrees tomorrow where I live. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Nice and warm. It rained quite a bit here today. So, yeah, it kind of is for this time of year. Usually it's supposed to be really, really cold, you know, for the most part. It's kind of hilarious to me. Yeah, I unfortunately I have school in the morning. I might only be on for another maybe 10 minutes. But I figure I wrap it up. Shimpasta, it is good to see you again. I hadn't seen you in a while. What happened, man? Did work catch up with you or did it get busy or something? Ugh. I'm glad you showed up to play around. Family and work stuff, yeah. But you're back. I appreciate your performance and your help. For the most part I did. It was okay. It was good. I'm not complaining. It kind of feels like it to me too. Honestly. It kind of feels like the holidays suck. Yeah. I don't know why. I'm hoping CIG also starts building out of this rut that they're in. Because right now, CIG's got a big rut to get through, and I don't know what to do with what they're going to do. I mean, I understand bug fixing, but at least give us a definitive update on the roadmap. Not the roadmap of the roadmap of the roadmap nonsense again. They did this again. Did you notice, Shimpasta? They went back to the whole roadmap of the roadmap of the roadmap bull crap. I don't know why they did that. Hmm. Get rid of old roadmap, maybe do something else later. Maybe they feel like since server meshing in can start fresh. God, I hope not. Because a lot of people are holding them to getting a lot of stuff done and rolled out. So to do that would probably kill any goodwill from last year that remains. I kind of worry about that a little bit. I mean, I get what you're saying, but yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, sure they could, but yeah. We only have guesses, second guessing. You know, I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Probably the sooner we find out, the better, though, because it'll improve morale. For now, I would say we get a definite idea of where the year's going, probably in the next. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. Morale is super, super low right now. That's the worry. Morale is super low. Not many people doing the pyro fighting thing either. But yeah, I think a lot of the combat guys are already in there, which is kind of their prerogative, you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, but yeah. A lot of people are not everyone's a freaking combat pilot. I get it, you know? Oh, what? Hold on. What did you say? Oh, something? Oh, my bad. You were saying brain fart. Okay. Brain fart. Well, I will say this becoming a combat pilot has become. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was saying. You're right. You have mild brain fart. Right. Funny. Did I miss something? Someone said something about updates, Jim Pasta, and it's not great news. The guy that was doing them is gone. Remember? Jake has moved on from CIG. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find it. I don't want to give out false information. I do not want to give out false information. Yeah, no worries. You're good. Just, yeah, be careful. You know, there are folks that don't like that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to find it. There was a comment. You know what I mean? A couple of days ago. And I'm trying to remember where the frick it is. Either in Star Citizen or something. Niku said this in French. This was several days ago. It was caught not on the open internets, but you need to see this. Compasta. Niku's apparently working on it. See if I can translate. Translate the English. There we go. Okay. I think we have a few hours ahead of us. For the roadmap, I took over the project since Jake left, and we're in discussions for another new version. Really? Of the roadmap. No specific date to share, but in the next few weeks, we should have something interesting. That's what you guys said last time. Ooh. Seriously. For this conversation, I'm going to copy this for you guys to look it up, and there you go. Make whatever sense you want of this. So there you go. Have at it. Have at thee. Chat. Have at thee. Super frustrating. I heard there was some issues. Well, I heard it was the community. Several people were being harassing in DMs. That was my interpretation. Some people were getting downright hostile to them, which is wrong. Shouldn't be tolerated. So I don't know what really went down. I'm just going to assume somebody said or did something wrong to them, and it snowballed from them. Yeah, dumb idiots. This is why we can't have nice things. Impasta. Huh. Typing on device, yeah. Hang on just a second. Yeah. I just think it's unfortunate. So many people had to leave and, change careers. There were a couple of people in my area that had to leave as well. That's life, you guess. Things change. Yeah. Like I said, Shimpasta, I gotta get off here. I have school tomorrow morning. I'm gonna send you probably somewhere. Let's find somebody. Following. Who's up tonight? Hate to go. Henkin! Hey man, Henkin! They're streaming. Let's raid a good old Henkin. He's been a trip and a friend for years. Everyone go say hi to Henkin over on Twitch. Those 7 guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.